I want to invite us to close our eyes and to begin to feel into our hearts. I want to invite you just to ask yourself, what falsehoods have been floating around in your consciousness for too long? What unrealities have been living rent-free in your mind and in your heart? And perhaps there's been judgment of sister, brother, mother, father, some individual in your life. And often the voice of judgment, or the voice of blame, the voice of tribal consciousness is normally the loudest voice within us. But as we come into contact with the heart, see, the voice of the heart, let's be very gentle, very innocent and pure. But as you feel into your heart, you see it has a truth to it, a power, a light. And together as a Sangha, I'm going to invite us to make a step of letting go of something old and stepping into this deeper truth that you've known all along. We know that love is the way, that unity is the way, that compassion is the way. And together, can we make a choice to choose that which is higher? And this is really how we step into 5D, is through choosing the higher vibrational frequency, through choosing the light, through choosing love. I can even feel it in the room that there's been this shedding of something old, of something old. And the next question, I'm going to invite you just to look and see if there's something in your social media sphere that has influenced you tribally. And if you can be willing just to see that this is groupthink. And there may be some confused forces here at play. It could be something just as simple as when you watch the news, they should really call it just the bad news. The bad news. The bad news of the day. Normally it aligns with one party or the other, but it's normally just the bad news. So can you just take a moment and look, what are the influences that come into your field? That have worked to condition, is the Buddhist word, have conditioned your innocence, have conditioned your humanity. And can we begin to unplug from some of those influences. Unplug from external influences and choose to plug into oneself, into one's light, one's love, one's goodness, one's power, one's divinity. And again, if you just take a moment to notice, this is very subtle shift of getting more of your power back and more of your innocence coming online. Feeling a sense of self-governance. A sense of illumination. A sense of divinity that is shared by all beings. And we can smile there, knowing all beings are made of the fabric of God. The same light. The same light.